Welcome back. This is Still Whiskey. My name is Rich.
I'm Vince.
And I'm Devin.
And today we are into rum finish, maple finish, Havana, Penelope.
Havana!
So, Havana, this is a brand new one, right? Finished in maple syrup and rum barrels.
Looks
double cask finish, coming in at 93 proof, part of their Cooper series. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we've done their Cooper series before. I think it was the Naranja or something.
Naranja.
Naranja.
Is that what it's called though?
Yeah, it was the
orange one?
Valencia. The
Valencia, that's
Valencia.
the word.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
And it was, I think all of us were really surprised by how good that was.
Yeah.
When we cracked into that. If you haven't seen that already, check it out. Click on the link. Also, while you're here, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. All about the algorithm. So love to hear what you think.
Yeah.
Let's.
Yeah, no, this one, it's a... I've liked what Penelope started doing with some of these kind of fun releases. Not fun, different releases, right?
I think they're fun.
They're fun.
Yeah.
But the way that they make the bottle, like, I don't know if you've seen, like, the Havana. It's like the whole Havana Nights.
Havana.
I bet that
Logo?
looks... You know what? Is this your bottle?
Yeah.
I feel like this would look pretty good on my shelf because it would light up real well.
It would.
That's the weakest argument I've had for
$200, it's yours.
stealing.
Well, I was just gonna say
someone else's whiskey.
it's gonna be opened. I can't pay.
Yeah, you
premium.
can't pay full retail,
Okay,
right?
$175.
Wait a minute.
I will pay.
Let me help you out.
I will pay $100 for it.
Um,
Well, let me taste it first.
let's taste it and see if it's worth it.
Yeah, I'm assuming, like with other rum finish that I've had, and especially maple, it's going to be on the sweeter side. You know, we expect
my guess.
expect that. But you know, I think there's a spot for whiskeys like these. I think, you know, as a kind of a dessert one.
Right.
I know when I was cutting, like trying to cut sweets, like I would go to more of the desserty style, like whiskeys, just to fill that sweet spot.
I think that when we had the Valencia, a lot of us, you know, in a lot of ways, we were like, orange. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I was nervous about that.
And then we tried it and went, this is really
They
well
did a good
done,
job. Yep.
really
Yeah.
well balanced. But equally, we had the maple finish by, was it RD1? That we did not love. It was hyper maple, and we all just kind
It
of
was like Eggos.
winced at that.
Eggo
It
waffles.
was pretty rough though. Like, I don't think. Are you?
You're thinking the Amburana.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. That's the one.
He's like, maple was like, it wasn't bad.
You just fake wrenched over the wrong bottle.
That's the Amburana.
Yes, the RD1 though was extreme.
Never
Yeah,
let
it
it be
was.
But
said.
it wasn't bad. It was.
Yeah, it was definitely like straight Eggo waffles.
Never
like,
let it be said
yeah.
that here at Still Whiskey we
Yeah.
do not know what we're doing.
I mean, just Vince.
I mean, I do not know. I do
He's
not
like
know.
7-Eleven.
I do not know what I'm doing.
So, on the nose, since we're
do like
we
whiskey.
talk about that stuff,
There's no proof on the nose.
no proof. A little bit of like the
I'm not-
sweetness of, you know, maybe
more-
the maple, like a little bit of
It's
maple.
more honey than maple to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not getting a lot on the nose. Is that just me?
No. But definitely more honey than maple, in my opinion. And not a lot of rum.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a shot. Super easy.
So you could say this is Jack Sparrow whiskey. Sparrow whiskey.
Definitely a lot of honey. Do you remember when I talked about how I put a little bit of honey, or no,
Are you on the bread?
no, it was a little bit of butter actually in my.
Yes. I
There.
remember.
Anyways, this okay,
This is not it.
kind of.
I will say this. So I've done the Angel's Envy finished rye, which is finished in rum barrels. We've done the other maple ones. This one doesn't like hit hard with the overly sweet to me, like on the first drink.
I agree.
No, this is a lot less obnoxious than the RD1. And I agree with you. The
Obnoxious?
Yeah, the RD1 was.
You're saying this is bad?
No.
He's
I'm
saying
this is way less.
Got it. Okay.
The maple syrup, I agree with you. The maple syrup RD1 was not as bad as the Amburana by RD1. What I'm saying is, this is better than both.
you don't get the butter.
Because it's more balanced. The other one felt like syrup.
This is a buttery, honey, like.
But the other one,
But
the other one felt like drinking syrup.
No, I know. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one we're drinking.
Oh,
And
that's a good idea. We should do that.
But this is like it's
when it hits the tongue, like
Yeah.
there's it's that. Have you ever had that feeling where you haven't had like sugar in a bit, and then that first time that you like take a really good like a good chocolate or something like that,
Yes.
and your tongue just kind of just goes like
Yeah.
This feels like it does that to the tongue.
How much is this?
$100.
MSRP is $100. Secondary is looking probably right around 150.
That's because
This
right.
this
I mean,
is
MSRP is $100 still.
this is a really good. Like I would pour this for my wife. I'm pretty sure she would love it.
Yeah, I think my wife.
And I could have this,
Or someone who doesn't drink.
yeah. And I can have this more than I'd say some of the other sweeter ones I'd call sweeter ones. Like I can have a larger pour of this, or a little bit more than some of the other ones. Like
That's true, because sometimes they're so sweet that you're thinking, I could taste that, but I'm done. Right?
This
Ruth likes the Broken Barrel peach brandy, and I could see her going for this because it's not all maple. Right,
the savoriness of the butter,
much
I get
better
I get
balanced.
that feeling, yeah.
Yes.
And raisin.
It's weird.
Yes, it is weird.
It's like almost effervescence on the tongue. It feels like it's just kind of like lighting off of the tongue.
It's to me, you literally like put butter and honey and microwave it. So it's like so the butter melts,
Okay.
and then like that's what like I would this is
good.
put it on a freaking biscuit.
But
This
wait a
is
minute,
fantastic.
wait a minute. So I don't disagree with you. I don't think that this is bad at all. But where my head's at is how much of this would I realistically drink?
Not very much.
Not very much at all.
No.
But I'll caveat that with I would actually reach for this.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones we've had that are maple finished, I would not reach for
Right.
at all.
If I'm wanting the experience I'm having right now that I've had it, like I wouldn't be I'm not upset having this on my shelf, and it's not going to stay at this level.
This is gonna sound like I'm an alcoholic. Okay? And
Well,
I'm not. Stop it. If I was at an all-inclusive vacation in Mexico and things get a little bit off the
How about
rails.
Puerto
Or in,
Rico?
or in Cuba?
Where
Cuba, yeah,
I don't care where I'm at.
Did you say Puerto Rico?
They're close-ish.
And I'm
One's better than anyway.
because I'm not somebody who drinks in the morning, right? But if I'm on vacation in Cabo, like I'm probably gonna have a mimosa in the morning or something, right? Because it's vacation.
Okay. I'm not joking.
I would
I'm
pour
not
a
joking.
small glass of this with my morning breakfast
Pancakes?
with some pancakes, like, and be pretty happy about it.
Yeah, I think what we've had with the other ones of this is the finish stays so sweet with you for so long. This one, it has a finish.
much better balance.
It has a finish, but it brings in some of that savoriness, and not just fully sweet. So like however balanced they did this, it's good.
It's much better. All right, what about... Were you going to say one more thing?
Just one more thing.
Sure.
To me personally, the honey and the butter is so, like, it's all I get. So I don't know if there's other stuff that I'm supposed to be getting, but I'm not getting them.
I get a little bit of raisin. But mostly honey.
It's mostly
honey.
I
buttery
think the
honey.
savoriness of that, the fruitiness or whatever I'm trying to think of, like the sweetness of it. Like there's a fruit side of it, but it's a darker, like what we'd call stone fruits, right? Ones with the bigger pits, things like that. Yeah. And so
Yeah,
it's like
I believe
it's
you,
not
but-
peach. I don't know, like with apricot. Is that the other one? I don't like those that much, so I don't eat them. So I don't
Apricot.
have
Apricot.
apricot.
No.
Anyways.
What about grades? So experience of what's in the bottle, what would you give it?
Experience, man. This is
I'm at a C minus.
What? Jeez.
Yep.
okay.
Well, wait. In my defense. All right. In my defense, it's because I
Worst thing he's ever had.
That's not true. That's not true.
A C minus?
It's because
Hey, listen, whatever.
hey, I'm allowed to grade how I want to grade.
you are.
Okay?
Yes, you are.
Here's what
Oh my
because
god.
I just okay. Oh, it's my grade. It's my grade.
fine.
Experience wise, just experience, and I really like Penelope for what it's worth. I just think that it's really well balanced compared to some of the other things that we've had in the maple, especially in the maple space. But I wouldn't reach for it. I just wouldn't reach for it. Would my wife? I think probably. But I would not reach for this bottle really at all.
Yeah.
And so,
Okay.
even though it's better than the RD ones and whatever,
So you're going C minus.
C minus. What
Which is like, it's fine, but
I'd
I'd
probably pass.
you'd pass.
I'd probably
Okay.
pass.
Okay.
I would not buy this bottle.
Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I'll go. So I think I know we were giving a hard time about the C minus.
Sure.
Like I think a C. No, I was giving a hard time about the C minus, the minus, to where it does go into that I would pass next time.
Right. Okay.
There's going to be a time you're at my house, this is on my shelf, and you're going to be like, hey, let's have some of that. That's you not passing. So I'm going to go just a solid C. I think it's a solid C.
So I'm still invited. It's okay.
Maybe a C plus. It's just tough when it's C plus goes up to almost like, wow, it's a great pour.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Yeah, bring it back. Where's it at? 7-Eleven, man.
He's like F.
This is what it is. Okay.
It is what it is.
The thing about this, like Kamala Harris, the thing about it is what it is. Okay.
It's a whiskey that is.
It is.
It is what it's been and will always be.
No, but here's the thing.
What's your grade?
I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to explain it because
You got a caveat first.
I have a caveat because I'm not going to reach for this.
That's what I said.
Hardly ever.
That's what I said.
Because this is not what I think of when I think of having a whiskey.
Correct.
Okay? This is far different than that. That being said, it is really good at what it is. This is a dessert, buttery, honey.
So you're grading on your future experience, not the current experience you're having.
No, this is the current experience that I'm currently having.
you pour it over your ice cream?
This is wonderful. I think it's really, really, really good. But it also isn't my
Forte.
my forte, right? So I'm giving it a C plus.
You're not conflicted about this at all.
I'm giving it a C
All right,
plus.
what about on value?
Yeah, value.
$99. $99. What do you think of this for 99 buckaroos?
C. I mean, I spent the $100. I'm fine with it. Like, I wanted to try it this one time, and that's what I did.
I would do it again. I would do it. I can't say I'd do it again because I haven't done it, but I would do it.
I would go D. Here's why.
Can I buy it from you for $100?
Can I explain why?
Because you won't reach for it again. I will.
He's got a really good point.
Have someone ever come over.
Here's why I would give this a D on value is because at $99, I could rattle off the top of my head 10, 15, maybe even 20 bottles that are better than this that I would drink a lot.
But not in this not in this space.
I didn't say in this category.
Not in this space.
That's
no,
fine.
I agree with what you just said.
He's got his own world he's in right now. That's fine.
Yeah.
But that I would actually want to drink for less than $99.
Yep. Sounds good.
At the end of the day-
If you're living in the rich world, this is a D and a D.
Oh my God.
The double D's.
Still whiskey. Cheers. I don't know what we're doing.